going on, good people? ATF sucks. Back with another video. So, what do we got? What's going on in the world today on a Saturday? Aerial images from March of Our Lives rallies around the world shows massive turnout. What are we marching for? Are we in danger? March for our lives. Is there a new cancer or something going on? What is this? What's March for Our Lives? Occurred across the country and the world Saturday as students call for stricter gun control measures to combat mass shootings. Oh, it's one of those marches. Okay, we got to take more of your unalienable rights away from you. Okay, cool. Now that we're on the same sheet of music. So where's all these places at? Washington, D.C. Oh, wow, look at that turnout. Paris. Oh, we even got foreign countries in on it. Oh, I guess it was around the world. Vote spineless politicians out. Yeah, well, if you would have just said that, I would have agreed with you, sir, but say no to guns. Well, protect our kids, not guns. Well, how are we going to protect our kids without guns? Of course, you know, in Pennsylvania, we protect our children with rocks. We just put a bucket of rocks in their classroom, and if you come in with a gun, we beat you with a rock. Ban assault weapon sales. Ban assault weapon sales. I didn't know assault weapons had sales, but if they did, I'm sure we'd ban them. I can't read that, sir, other than using this. London. Oh, another British Providence. My body's more regular than a gun. Well, I sure hope so. Regulated. Well, have you been taking your supplements and eating your yogurt, ma'am? Okay. Los Angeles. Not California. I thought Californians knew what was best for the rest of America. You know, they're telling us not to eat things and drink things and play with things because they'll all cause us to be fat and have cancer. But now they're worrying about guns now. Okay. Well, is the guns going to make us fat and get cancer? Oh, maybe we should ban them then. New York City, another cesspool. Oh, man. Me next? What do you mean you next? What do you do? You next. I'm a student, not a target. Well, I would never want to assume your gender. But, okay. I can't read anything else. Oh, wait, listen to the children. Yeah, we do, and then it drives us to drink at bars at night. Chicago. I thought you guys were too busy making deep dish pizza. That's your real only redeeming quality. The NRA should not run America. I don't like them either, but they don't run America. Houston. Oh, look at that. And oh, look at that. British regular marching hand to hand with all these little British regulars. I'm a socialist. I'm a socialist. Take my unalienable rights away. Oh, British regular, police chief. Isn't that nice? But Texas, Houston, Berlin. Weren't you guys divided once? Didn't Germany have something to do with like genocide and communism and? Well, okay, we'll move on. More in Texas. Hey, isn't that the Alamo? Didn't you guys talk about independence and freedom and we're our own country and we're all about not taking any lip from the federal government? Well, pretty sure that's the Alamo. Boston, the home of the clam chowder. Is that clam chowder up there? I think so. Wait, caution. Students dying. You guys don't look like you're dying. Maybe from lack of education. 21st century weapon. 21st century laws. Oh, cool. Can't read anything else. What is this? Oh, Florida. Look at that. Oh, look at that. 99 red balloons go by. Cool. Atlanta, Georgia. Pecan pie. Is that pecan pie? Respect our existence or expect our Resistance? Well, how are you going to resist? You going to make another sign? How many more things before change? Never again. Enough is enough. Gun violence. Stop gun. Wow. Why don't you go back to school and learn how to make a proper poster board, and then you can get your, persuasive speech credit. Detroit, I thought the economy was so good up there, and you guys were making so many automobiles that you wouldn't even have to worry about taking unalienable rights away. But I guess not. And Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, when I think of Milwaukee, I think of, really poor beer and Jeff Dahmer. That's about it. So yeah, isn't it sickening? Isn't it sick? Welcome to the revolution. Well, look at you. Aren't you just so cute, you little shaved head socialist? Oh, you little Che Guevara wannabe. Oh, you're just so adorable. Yeah, you little communist in training. Look at this. Look at this Bob Ross picture. Oh, it's a painting, and looks like a bridge. You can put a bridge here. You can put a bridge anywhere. A little rock here. Maybe we'll put a tree here in the background with a bunch of British regulars running and being shot by American patriots. You can put a little cloud of smoke here. Maybe a little musket ball. Maybe hit this little British regular right here in the face. Yeah, this is the Battle at Concord. This was the true march of our lives. These brave men with balls the size of, they probably couldn't fit in a modern day dump truck. These men had balls of steel, and they didn't put up with British regulars that was infringing upon their unalienable rights. And they had a march for our lives that gave these little socialist piggies their platform to utterly defecate all over our Constitution. Isn't that fantastic? Let's go back to this wonderful landscape. 700 British regulars marched into Lexington, and they were met by 77 iron bald patriots and stood up to them. Then they mowed them over and they went down to Concord, where they met like 300 to 400 freaking patriots, and we taught the British a very valuable lesson that day in what we like to call guerrilla warfare. Yeah, and we took 95 casualties, 95 to their almost 300 casualties, but 95 American members' blood ran this river red, so that these little socialist piggies can defecate all over our Constitution. Isn't that nice? Isn't that great? Boston. Oh, wow. Boston. Yeah. March 17th, 1776. George Washington led the Continental Army into Boston. And he walked in and he said, "British regular, I got something to tell you." British regular say, "What do you have to tell me, sir?" And he goes, "Well, bye." And he sent the British regulars on a little ship, sent them on home. And then we founded the greatest nation, the greatest experiment to ever exist. But, we have the March for Our Lives. These little piggies. Another little British regular. You decide what you guys want to be. You can be a British regular, or you can be with these guys on the other side of the bridge. But the lessons that we have learned are written on the tombstones of others. ATF sucks. Signing out.